again, just want to thank you all for being here tonight. We want to thank our sponsors. This is a great event. We're very excited tonight to introduce you to Paige, powered by Titan Data and Koopid. Paige is your travel assistant. Paige is your banking assistant. Paige is your everyday assistant. So with that, again, look us up after the show, please. We have some giveaways we'd love to register you all for. So come see us after the show. And with that, I want to have Shul and David take over the show. Here we go.
Can everyone hear me? All right. Good evening, everyone. So, like Mike said, this is your I guess your everyday assistant. So, so what this is really is that this is a contextual messaging service that we've built, and businesses can use the services for their customers and with other businesses for agile conversations. So what you see here, right here, is a mock-up website of an airline, and the application button sits right here. Actually, it can sit anywhere on the website. We have it on the right top corner. And as soon as I click on this button, the application window will pop up.
So I guess I'll have the commentary going back and forth. So one of the key points, though, is not just web-based, but make sure that you're mobile app-based, social, public social, and private messaging, so that you're in all of the front doors that the customers want to come in at.
Yeah, so what you see here is the application window, and we have some functionalities that we've built. I'll just go through all these functionalities. And so the first one that you see here is, you can make a new reservation. And as soon as you click on that option, the application asks you information about your flying destination and dates and all that stuff. So I'll quickly enter some data points right here. So let's say I'm flying to Dallas. And then it'll ask me some dates. And I can also select the time of day. So let's say evening. And now return date. And again, time of the day. So once we're done with that, the application will ask you to confirm your booking, and it will allow you to edit the data that you entered, and also it recognizes the destination airport codes, the source and destination airport codes as well. So I can go ahead and confirm the data that I entered, or I have the other option to go beyond and look at some other options that you usually get on a travel website. So I can use my registered data that is already in the application, and I can opt in to receive promotions. Following that, there are other options like trip insurance, car rental, and baggage, seat selection. And in the end, it will ask you if you need the assistance of the bot. I can select no or yes, and then save and close. All these options will come back again if you check in using the application. I will show that once we get there. But after that's done, you get a brief summary of all the data that you gave the application, and now you have an option to chat with a travel advisor or call a travel advisor.
So one of the differences from normal conversational bots here is the concept of layering that we have with the interactions. So you can start the dialogue with standard conversational dialogue like you would do with a bot, but then you can also have these other forms of interaction. Say that they're the widgets that are passed over to do summary or complex entry or other things to simplify the interaction at the right time.
So now I'll quickly shift to the agent side of things, and I'll place a call here and you'll see it coming on my phone screen. And meanwhile, I'll also open the agent window, which is right here. And you see that the application recognizes my identity as soon as I click on Call with the Travel Advisor. So while that call's coming in, I quickly want to go over a key functionality that we have. The context of the conversation is always preserved. So the agent can look at the entire conversation that the customer has had with the application in the window itself, and so can the customer. So I can go back and look at the kind of conversation I've had with the application while I am talking to the agent. For some reason, the call isn't working because I don't have network. Okay, so I mean, the call comes in, and I would have just dropped it, I guess, and yeah, that's that. Okay, so when that happens, when the call comes in, we also have functionality that records and transcribes every call. So once that's done, the customer and the agent can look into the recording, like the words of the conversation, and also listen to it. And we also have some widgets here that the advisor can push for the customer to use.
So one of the other things that's a little bit different here is that the agent experience is on par with the bot experience. So oftentimes you have all of this automation and you've built all of this great stuff in the automation side of things, but then you drop into the agent side and you're left with just a normal conversation. So here we've incorporated those widgets so that you can send those back and forth and really be on par with the bot.
And a quick last, a couple of other functionalities one of them is that you can look at your trip summary right here, and you can also check in, and again, you'll get all the other options that I just showed. And you also have the capability of asking other questions like cancellation of flight, or cancellation policy, or baggage policy.
And then finally, as the back-end data sources, so of course there's AI automation in here, as there has to be with every bot. And in addition, then you've got the typical CRM data, you've got your context data, your order history, but then also perform interactions from those workflows so that you can have a complete picture of data and action at the same time.
And just one last thing, we have implemented this, or we're trying to implement this in different industry verticals, and this is just a travel example. We also have a bank example. This is again a mock website, and same deal. The application button's right here, and a banking assistant comes up when you use this application.
Great, thank you. That's it for our show tonight. Stop by and see us after.